It's time for me to clam up.
Because this is American Idol. No, I'm just kidding. It is not, but he's probably best known as one of the hosts of American Idol in the first season. Brian Dunkleman, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes,
We're
thanks
so
for having
happy
me.
to have
Gonna be
you.
at the
Sorry, I
Comedy
was a
Club.
little late. It was very clammy out there on the freeway.
Thank you. That's what it was. That's what. But he's not best known for American Idol. He's
No,
best
he's
known
for
Two guys, a
a
girl,
lot
and a
of
pizza
things,
place.
too.
He's best known for the guy on Friends who was buying the engagement ring.
Thanks for remembering.
Wow.
I think it was season 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was the ring that Chandler wanted to buy for Monica.
Yeah.
And then Phoebe was left in charge. The other big guest
that
star in that
show?
episode was a guy named Bruce Willis. Whatever happened to
Oh,
him?
yeah.
He didn't
He's
make
making
it.
a few films, I think.
didn't make
you know,
it.
I don't know. But yeah, a lot of us watched American Idol. I mean, I'm talking my generation,
I know.
you know?
Oh boy, here we go again.
He's like, I get no respect.
Yeah.
But comedy has been your thing long before American Idol.
Yes, I won the Buffalo's Funniest New Comedian contest of 1992.
Nice.
Yes, it was voted on by the audience, and I brought a busload of 50 people, but that's not important. Important thing is I never looked back.
I never knew you were from Ellicottville.
Yes, I am.
Home of Holiday
Yeah.
Valley, between here and Buffalo.
Right.
Kind of
Holiday Valley, they actually refer to it as the Aspen of the East.
It's a beautiful place.
It is. Well, the only difference is there really aren't any mountains, and I'm the biggest celebrity that's ever been there. But other than that, it's very similar.
Yeah.
But when you were growing up, did you consider yourself is that a Buffalo? That's more of a Buffalo town than a Rochester town. It's a lot closer to
Absolutely.
Buffalo.
Big
So-
Bills fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wondered about that.
All right.
This is
Aren't
the
we all?
year that we
This
shock the world and go
It's
8-8
always the year.
again.
Go 8-8 and maybe just miss the playoffs.
Maybe.
Yeah. that
Maybe
would
this
be-
year will be different.
There is a thing. I mean, I'm guessing as a comedian, you can. I don't know if you do, but I'm guessing you can draw on that. The
Pain?
The pain of being a Buffalo
nonstop
Bills or a
searing
Sabres
pain.
fan. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school at RIT here in Rochester. And that first Super Bowl, it was split right down the middle. Giants
You
fans
did.
and Bills fans.
Wait,
Yep.
let's go back.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that
RIT.
either.
See?
I did not know that
That's
either.
amazing.
Thanks
we
for
really
doing
all these connections.
Thanks
No,
for
we
doing
could-
some research.
I was just having an idea. Let's do something else. Before a guest comes on, let's actually find out something about them.
Yeah.
I mean, I was able to pull out the 6th season episode
Yeah.
of Friends, but
That
the
was enough
RIT
for me.
stuff I
But
No,
missed.
I
appreciate
like
that.
that because we are getting to know you just as everyone at home is.
That's
but,
right. I was a finance major. I really was not a very good student, though. I thought a 401k was a really long race. Is that-
Get it?
That's a good one.
Thank you.
So why comedy, not finance?
You know, I didn't want any part of that just cutthroat, horrible, backstabbing world, so I decided to get into show business instead.
It's not the same? Yeah.
Yeah, I just started doing stand-up at a bar I was working at called Madigan's in Ellicottville, New York,
Yeah.
and they started giving me money to make people laugh, and I thought, well, this sounds pretty good. So.
And it worked out for you.
Yeah, I took a semester off, and that was about 20 years ago.
And
It's longer than 20 years ago.
And have you gone back to?
No.
Okay. Because RIT was asking. They
Oh,
were
were
asking.
they?
They would like you to come back.
They want their
Yeah.
money?
Finish your degree. Yes, they
I'll
want the
get
money.
them that.
Do
I'll
you
give
ever
them that
draw on
money.
any of those, the wisdom of finance from time to time? Work it into...
You don't know anything about the comedy business, do you? It hasn't come in handy.
No?
A lot of people who get into comedy when they could have gone in another direction, it is what you just said. It is that experience with an audience and that immediate response to, hey, I just said something and they laughed.
Yes.
That it kind of, maybe the drug connection, but it can
I'm
be
sorry?
addictive.
What have you heard?
Because it's like a drug. It's like a
Right.
feeding off of an audience. And
Right.
do you find that it is something that you would find it hard to live without?
No.
No?
No. I would find it hard to live without golfing. That's become my new addiction.
Oh.
And you
There's
guys
two
got
kinds
something in
of.
common, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know where they're headed after the show.
Do we belong to a country club?
Not really, no.
Not really?
I mean, I live at near a golf course, so which is nice.
Guess who's coming over for
What's your
dinner?
handicap?
I'm my index is a 9.6 right now.
Well, we can still
And now,
play.
just like that, I am just out of the conversation.
You can drive the cart.
What's your handicap?
It's 4.
Oh boy, so you're giving me 5, 6, 7 shots.
Well, you guys can
We'll see how
talk
it
more
goes.
about this,
No,
during the
we're gonna-
break.
Hey, listen,
we
we're
have
busy.
I gotta take a
We're
break
busy.
here.
You know,
We're
break.
have to
talking
go to
golf
break.
here.
But by the way, he's in town because he's performing at the Webster Comedy
by the
Club.
way.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot
should
why I'm
probably
really
let
here.
people
Oh, you
know
have a
why
show?
he's here. And when is that show?
There is one tonight at 7:30, tomorrow night, 7:30 and 10. Same thing Saturday.
All right, we're
Okay.
going to talk more with Brian Dunkleman when we come back.
Two
Okay,
segments.
commence the
To
golf
a
talking
golfer, that's the equivalent of what's your sign.
That's it.
It's what's your,
I see,
What's
I
your
see.
handicap? Brian Dunkleman is a comedian who's going to be at the Comedy Club in Webster tonight and Friday night and Saturday
The housekeeping.
as well.
The other important
so-
thing is now you've met a new golf buddy.
Oh, we've just been
Yes.
talking golf. We've been talking courses we've played and all that stuff. It is kind of a club.
Isn't it neat the people
It's
you
a
get to
cult.
meet?
It's a cult, it is. Or disease,
Yes.
or all those things. The kind of comedy, I always like to ask the kind of comedy you do, which is sometimes a tough question to answer, but, you know, there's observational comedy, if you have to describe it, what do you say?
It's more personal to my life. I think that's kind of the trend that comedy is. It's more almost confessional. It's about my life. It's about having a 3.5-year-old son. So that's like I like to say, you know, never in my life have I felt, you know, the pure joy of every time I leave to go back out on the road because, you know, Daddy likes to sleep. The 3-year-olds don't let you.
Yeah.
But
no,
no,
that
it's
is,
just drawn more from my life.
yeah. And what was life for you like growing up in the Buffalo area?
Well, I was the youngest of 10 kids.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. So my oldest
You
brother
have to
is
be
20
funny.
years older than me. Yeah, to have my
get
mother,
attention.
you know, call me by my correct name was a big challenge.
Yeah,
so.
I bet.
I got 22 nieces and nephews, so a lot of kids.
Wow.
Was it a farm?
Nope.
No?
No.
Just-
Both of my grandparents are farmers. That's
Okay.
how
Wow.
people just used to have all the kids they could.
To
just so
work
they
on the
could
farm.
Just to get
Yeah.
to work. So.
Yeah, that was kind of the tradition. Coming back to this area, you don't live here now.
I actually am staying in Ellicottville for a few months and
Okay.
then going back soon, but it's been just wonderful the change
Yeah.
of pace from LA.
I was going to say that
Yeah.
to come back to this area after
so great.
being in LA, you do kind of, is it?
I come back for the summer.
Yeah.
Is that what you miss?
Really?
Well, I mean, Ellicottville's a town of one street light.
Right.
So just to be able to get anywhere in 2 minutes is unbelievable. You know, if you need to go to the store in LA, if you don't hit the lights right, it's like, you know, an hour and a half.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that's what I
You
really
don't want to
like
come back
about
in February?
it. Well, you know,
Yeah,
not
it's a
so,
nice time of year.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Not
time
so
of year,
much.
really. It doesn't snow here anymore, you know.
I did get asked to host the 31st annual Ellicottville Pet Parade. So, you know, the career's going well here in West
That
New
would be
York.
awesome. That is a great, as pet parades go, it is absolutely one
I
of the
got
best.
very good reviews, I'm just saying.
What do you
Yeah.
remember about being a young person at RIT for the time you were there?
Oh, God, not much.
Okay.
I had fun, is
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But, you know, it was a great place to go to school, too.
It's changed a lot because now they have
I haven't
stuff.
been back.
They have stuff on campus. In the old
Stuff on
days.
campus.
Well, no. One of the things about RIT was they didn't have to do anything college-like.
Yeah.
You had to leave the campus.
Well, now they have
and
a
now
lot
they
of
have
things nearby.
Park Point and all that right nearby, which has changed the dynamic a little bit.
I remember that outdoor quarter mile that was just, the wind would whip
Whip through-
straight through it
through
in
the
February.
buildings.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
that my GPA would dip a little bit during that time of year.
because perhaps it was more comfortable to stay in your dorm and not go to
Yes.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that at my school as well.
You know, obviously we talked about you being familiar face to many of us, American Idol.
Yes.
We missed you. Why'd you leave?
You know, it's a funny story. They had me back to open the finale with Ryan Seacrest,
Yeah.
which was a really cathartic experience for me. And afterwards, I saw one of my old bosses, and he basically told me that they made a decision that it would be a better show with one host, and they decided to go with Ryan. And I quit before they could tell me that. So all this time I thought I'd made the biggest mistake in the history of show business. And my friend, I called him, he immediately said, "See, you're not an idiot, you're just a failure." I said, I can live with that.
You've embraced that?
I have embraced it. So yeah, I did exactly the right thing. But I was, you know, I was an actor, and that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to pursue. So.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, you got to do a season of a show that was going to
I
take
did.
off, and,
Yeah.
and so it might have launched other things for you anyway. So.
But you know what? To be asked back, and it was very
Right.
gracious for them to do
Yeah.
that, and I got to see all those people again, and it was just, you know, the whole thing came full circle.
Yeah, I
and
was going to
now-
say, kind
yeah.
of put a finished wrap in the package.
Yeah, it
for
was
you.
really great.
Well, we're glad to meet you, and proud to have you from our
Yeah,
neck of the
thank
woods.
you.
Yeah.
Great
So-
to meet you, and I hope we get out and play.
That would be fun. We're going to go play. You want to join us?
I'll just stand there and I'll drive the cart and
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not bringing beverages. It's not that kind of show, but
Hold
you know,
on a
I'll
second.
just
Wait,
hang out.
what?
I'll just hang out.
Well, we'll bring beverages and share them with you.
Okay, sounds like a date.
All right. Brian Dunkleman's going to be at the Comedy Club in Webster tonight and Friday and Saturday as well. Weather, traffic, and your local headlines are all coming up next.
Hey.